Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book on record to play. Today's book is The Smurf Eater, or The Smurf Eating Bird from 1983. So let's get started.
This is a Smurf adventure story. You can follow the Smurfs in your very own book. It's simple. When you hear this tone, it means that the Smurfs are going to the next page. Turn the page and follow them. And now, it's time to begin our adventure. Papa Smurf was experimenting in his laboratory when a drop of the potion he was working on fell on an innocent marigold. In 1 second, the little flower was changed into an evil-looking, monstrous Smurf-eating plant. Papa Smurf knew that this potion was very dangerous. He sent 2 Smurfs to the desert with a mission: bury the potion. The Smurfs, however, were too lazy to walk all the way to the desert, and instead dropped the potion down a deep gorge. The vial opened, and a drop of the potion fell into the mouth of a small bird. A few nights later, a strange sound was heard over the Smurfs' village. A terrible screech, sounding like, "Howdy! Howdy!" In the morning, the Smurfs awoke to find the roof of the grain warehouse destroyed. Who could have done this? The next night, the strange sound was heard again. The cries of, "Howdy! Howdy!" warned of coming destruction, and Papa Smurf decided it would be better to leave the village. As the Smurfs crossed the bridge over the River Smurf, they saw a monstrous silhouette in the sky. It was the biggest bird they had ever seen, and it had a mean look in its eye. It was the Howly Bird. The Howly Bird descended on the bridge and destroyed it. Next, it dropped heavy stones on the village and crushed the Smurfs' houses. Trying to escape the evil Howly Bird, the Smurfs scattered throughout the surrounding countryside. Papa Smurf knew of an old abandoned stone tower, and he took refuge there with a small party of Smurfs. Papa Smurf spotted the friendly Crane, a long-time helper of the Smurfs. He asked him to carry a sign telling all the other Smurfs where to regroup. As the Crane returned, the Howly Bird swooped down on him. The Smurfs bravely came out of the tower to help save their friend. The Howly Bird turned to attack the Smurfs, who fled back to safety. Meanwhile, this gave the Crane a chance to save himself by flying inside the tower. Safely inside, Handy Smurf showed Papa Smurf an old crossbow, which he had adapted to shoot stones. They could now defend themselves against the Howly Bird. On their first try, the Smurfs missed the Howly Bird. Again and again they tried until all the stones were gone. Then Papa Smurf had another idea. He waited until dark, and unseen by the sleeping Howly Bird, carefully crept out of the old tower and quietly ran to the forest. He returned a little while later, carrying a strange, sausage-shaped bundle. He waited until the howlybird attacked again, and then, putting the bundle into the crossbow, he lit the fuse, fired it, and bang! The missile exploded, blowing away all of the howlybird's feathers. With the howlybird knocked out by its fall, the Smurfs frantically tied it to the ground. But what were they to do now? Papa Smurf knew that only Gargamel would have the antidote to such an evil potion. So he ordered 2 of his Smurfs to come with him and find it. They waited until the wizard and his cat Azrael left. Entering Gargamel's house, they searched and found the right antidote. They quickly escaped before Gargamel returned. The Smurfs made the ugly bird swallow the liquid, and instantly the howly bird started shrinking. Soon, it was no taller than a Smurf's waist. All was well, and the Smurfs began rebuilding their village. The howlybird still has a nasty disposition, but it is now too small to be a problem. The Smurfs can just ignore it and go safely about their work and play.
So this was the Smurf Eating Bird from 1983. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And our next book will be Care Bear Bedtime Story.